Little he know I'm feeling like a big bitch. I'm feeling swole. But thank you for the compliment. What up, y'all? It's your girl Jasmine Nicole. Welcome and welcome back to Weight with Jazz, a safe space to talk all things weight related, a little bit of my life, and everything else. We not dealing with a mic today. I'm out on a walk, on my way to pick something up as usual. So it's just me winging it. No mic. I'm just going to speak as loud as I can, y'all. So I hope that works out. Sirens in the background and all that. But I just wanted to come through because I had a couple thoughts on my mind. And this is a space where I share what I'm thinking as it relates to weight and whatever. So, I made a freaking food mistake this morning. And what I mean by that is I made to me a poor food choice when I decided to eat this morning. I usually don't eat in the morning. I fast. But this morning I decided to listen to my body and eat. Now, because I exercise usually daily, this was a regular exercise day. My regular routine with some weight training in it. Nothing too strenuous. Something that's just enough. I have a solid routine where it doesn't overload my body. And I can do it daily without a frustration, without putting like poor wear and tear on my body. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. So it's something that I could manage daily without strain. And I love that for me. I really do. I never had that relationship with physical fitness before. I really am. It was just always a strain when it came to movement and exercise and me factoring it into my life on a consistent basis. I'll be pumped and then I would get off track. I would completely get off track. I would start off Monday through Friday, like yes, and then the 2 days off, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, it starts tapering down to 4 days, then 3 days, you know what I'm saying? And then I get thrown off because of personal life or whatever type of distraction, and then I find myself not exercising for the week or maybe a couple weeks, and then I'm in reset mode all over again. So, I mean, tap in the comment sections for those who can relate. You feel me? It's definitely a struggle, B. It's always a struggle. So back to my food choice. My bad food choice was that I started snacking. Like, I had a half a bag of popcorn. And this was like almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I had a half a bag of popcorn and some baked Trader Joe's pretzel sticks, you know, with a hint of honey in them. I really like those. So I had a couple of those. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, why am I snacking? And I figure, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a little loose. I'm not on my regimen. It's the weekend, but I never snack in the morning. Why am I snacking now? Instead of making a solid whole food choice. So I had to cut that and make me a bowl of cream of wheat. I'm like, Jazz, you're snacking, make a bowl of cream of wheat, something with some fiber in it, something that's going to satiate you. You've lost your mind. You know, I'm like, yes, I have lost my mind. Check it and get it together. See, that was a mistake I'm not going to make again. Well, I hope I'm not going to make again. See what I'm saying? Sometimes we make the wrong decisions with food. It just happens. It happens. No matter how solid you are in your routine, because I'm solid in my routine. But there are, times where you may get lax. And this was my lax time. And I'm like, I snacked. I shouldn't have snacked on that. And then I ate the cream of wheat that satiated me. But, it still kind of made me feel a little bloated because I had a pre-snack. So I'm like, yes, this walk definitely too is needed for those purposes as well. So it's right on time. But I'm like, Jazz, you gotta get it together. And remember, focus on your whole foods, and also focus on timing of the incorporations of your snacks. You don't snack in the morning. You snack in the evening or mid-afternoon, if anything. Me saying you referring to myself in a form of first person. That's how I'm speaking. I know I snack in the early evening, sometimes late evening. I don't do morning snacking. So this was just, out of the norm. I was just on some other tip. I don't know, but I have to chin check myself. And this was my form of chin checking and accountability here, reporting here to y'all, to YouTube, space where I'm comfortable. Plus, I just needed to let it out, This is the outlet where I let things out about whatever. And this weight thing is a thing. This food thing is a thing, honey. Okay? So, that was my poor choice. Positive thoughts and moving forward. Stay on track. I know what I'm supposed to have. Just, try to drain out. That was a part of that food noise. The food noise made me make a bad decision, which brings me to the next situation. Maybe that food noise and that ghrelin hormone is screaming. It's because I haven't injected yet. I got GLP1 all in my refrigerator, okay? Compound, zepbound, and I still have not injected yet. Is it a fear? What am I waiting on? I'm only operating on Lipo B. I said to myself that I just wanted to collect data. I haven't been on GLP1 typically for a little over a month now. It's just been Lipo B, and there are some changes with that I want to get further into. That's probably, reason maybe why I'm stalling to begin the reset of the injection, of my 5 milligram of tirzepatide compound or of zepbound. The thing is, I'm trying to see what it's like. Am I really going to have weight gain being off of this GLP1 and only using supplementation such as glucosamine for appetite suppression, vitamin D for further appetite suppression, collagen for further appetite suppression, lysine, which is amino acid protein, the daily supplements that I take to support an optimal health, and then to further the support and suppression, plus the Lipo B, which is fat burning peptide. So working on just that, I was just intrigued and interested to know if weight gain is going to occur on a major level to put me outside of the bounds of my maintenance range. 125, 135. I've just wanted to see that, and that's where I'm at now. And by doing that, I see that it allows me to eat more. I'm able to play with my calorie consumption and my calorie allowance more without side effects, without extreme limitations, so I can play with the surplus, increasing what I eat, as long as I'm expending out enough energy, burning enough calories, so that I'm still in a slight deficit. So that's what I'm trying to see here by not injecting right now. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Like, why? That's probably the reason why I'm having these snacking cues all crazy out of control. It's like, okay, you need to get your behind back on GLP1 to kind of stabilize that. This is what I'm saying to myself. So, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to, figure myself out. Figure this thing out called maintenance. Figure this thing out called weight management, okay? A constant fluctuation of weight, period, when you're in maintenance. So don't get too discouraged with that. It's just try to keep weight within the fluctuating weight within a range, and that's what I'm doing. Trying to keep the fluctuation in a range between 125 and 135. I have to keep a 10-pound allowance there, because stuff go up and down up to 7 pounds or so and go back down. If you know, tap in the comment section if you know if your weight is going up and down in between a range on a weekly basis, daily. Because your weight, if you weigh yourself every day, you'll notice that your weight can change, go up and down 1 to 2 pounds daily, especially if you're in maintenance, and it can kind of throw you off. So I'm trying not to get too caught up in that, which brings me to the next topic. Why I have not weighed myself. I have not weighed myself in 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. My intent is to not weigh myself for a month. So in 2 more weeks, I'm trying to not be so consumed into that scale. The clothes I have not changed, and they fit the same. Nothing doesn't fit too snug, more snug than what it needed to be. So that's kind of like my judgment on whether my weight is fluctuating up too much or not right now. Rather than jumping on the scale and getting caught up in how it's fluctuating for me personally every single week, with my routine remaining the same, just a slight calorie surplus for body recomposition, okay? I don't want to wrap my head in that tyranny. So that's why it's like, you know what, weigh in. Let's just change the weigh-in schedule. I feel like that's more healthy for me psychologically. And this is not just weight loss, weight management journey. This is overall mental health, optimal health. All of these components come together for strong, sustainable, and healthy weight maintenance and management. You're dealing with more than just the weight. It's mental. So within this process of management, weight loss, fat loss, body recomposition, doing all the things, staying in motion, trying to accomplish something, it can get a little much in it for the head. It can start messing with my psyche, okay? It starts messing with my psyche. So I found myself getting frustrated with the weekly weigh-ins. Even though I'm logging everything, I love my Fitness Pal. It's just, it still helps me get an understanding through the data that I'm collecting. So this is why I'm not eliminating weigh-in, period. It's just I wanted to decrease the weigh-in schedule from weekly to monthly. Just like I'm decreasing the dosing schedule from weekly to monthly injections of GLP1 as I'm in maintenance, and I just need to be able to work under maximum control of a dose and make it work. Make it work under the control of that dose. Make it work, and then I have additional supplementation too. So that all that should work out. Here, but I'm not starting yet. I'm not resetting yet. And I'm like, what is it, Jazz? You're not resetting yet. I think it's not a fear. Because I know things are going to change once I reset. Once I reset, that's the pressure going to be real. Just because I'm resetting. So the calorie leniency I have through surplus without side effects and all that is going in. So I guess maybe I'm trying to hold on to the last of it for a little bit. I'm trying to hold on to my system that I have without the medication just for a second and get prepared, because once I do reset, I gotta brace myself for what is probably going to come, which is going to be some, I'm hoping marginal only, not major. It's going to bring some type of side effects, GI. Okay? So, but I'm still doing it, and I'm stockpiling. I'm also in that mindset too of stockpiling. So it's like I just want to keep collecting, even with my compounds. It's like collect. I know the BU date, you know what I mean? I know the expiration dates, and I'm just strategically collecting. I'm just strategically GLP1 collecting, honey. So that's a part of it too. I'm like, all right, while I'm just collecting and stacking this, I'm just going to operate off of Lipo B and my appetite suppression supplements. You know, until maybe the second vial compound that I receive. You know, then start that. Might as well play me a number. Play me some numbers. Get 2 Treasure Hut quick picks for today. Okay. Oh, one for tomorrow. Yeah, that's fine. 2 of them. Yep. Thank you. I like the numbers. I like the numbers of choice. My birthday's up in there. Yes. These some good numbers. Let's see how it rolls. How we roll. You never know. My grandmother, God rest her soul, rest in peace, grandma. Avid lottery player, boo. I'm talking about avid for years. She purchased her house on the major lottery winnings back in the day. I think it was in the 60s my grandmother hit, okay? She was able to buy that house. Yes, God. So, hope some of that rub off on me, Grandma. I'm not buying a house, though. You think I'm getting home ownership and all this mess? No, I'm not getting in nobody's home ownership. But, you know, I don't mind tapping into the winnings and stacking them and investing it, okay? You know, sometimes you just need that confirmation of assurance. You know what I'm saying? For yourself. You just need that compliment. And, you know, and I got that, and it was right on time. While I was waiting at a store that was closed, at the smoothie truck. I should have grabbed a smoothie. It was looking good. I decided not to, though. But anyway, guy came to get a smoothie. Good looking guy. But wasn't thinking too much of it or whatnot. But as you know, I'm walking away after standing there for a period, waiting for the spot to open up. He asked a question about the spot or whatnot, and just small talk. Then I rode, right? As I'm walking away, he's like, "You're so beautiful." And I'm just like, "Thank you." Little, I'm feeling like a big bitch. I'm feeling swole. But thank you for the compliment. I know, for real. Like, sometimes you just need some type of confirmation of self-insurance, of validation. And that was a dose of that validation. That was a dose of validation for me. And it just, made me feel good. Everybody deserves that, straight up. So, I'm not out of the game. I just am doing a small break. Only a small break. And it's about to come to an end. Okay, because these ghrelin hormone is getting up there, and I know that's going to decrease drastically once I restart GLP1. My appetite is going to decrease, and maybe that's a good thing in regard to snacking for me. Even though I'm healthy snacking, still snacking is still snacking, But anyway, that's where I'm at, y'all. Let me know where you at. What binge moments you had, if any. What has thrown you off your eating schedule or your eating regimen? Does your mind F with you sometimes? Because mine did this morning, okay? Having me snack this morning. And this is life. It's okay. Got my behind up and start walking some of them calories off, though. Not playing them games. I'ma see y'all in the next video. Be real.